some challenges with our cap. I mean, we are, and certainly, with Dak and Amari, that's going to shrink it in a hurry. And, we're going to have challenges, but, they're not challenges that we can't overcome. So, it's going to be something that we've really got to, keep our fingers on. Certainly if there's a CBA, if there's not a CBA. If there's not a CBA, things get a lot tighter in terms of the rules. So, we'll have to deal with that.
Did you think about going in another direction at the position?
Absolutely not. I mean, Dak's our quarterback, and, he's our quarterback for the future, and we have nothing but the greatest respect for him. He's a competitor. He's won a lot of football games for us. Obviously, he, like us, we all want to take that next step.
Stephen Jones, Cowboys COO, making it clear that they have not considered going in a different direction from Dak Prescott.
Very clear, right?
That's the closest he can say anything relevant or related in any way to Tom Brady. That's one of the challenges this week, and we need to do the remedial tampering training with you. There have been times in the past where you have just blurted out guys under contract with other teams when we're talking to coaches and GMs.
I did that a few times last year.
But you can't comment on Tom Brady or any other quarterback that's still under contract with another team, and they're all still under contract. Any of the guys who are going to be free agents next month still under contracts with their current team. But Dak Prescott, technically under contract with the Cowboys, they want to get him signed. Stephen Jones said yesterday that there have been no discussions between the team and Prescott's agent, Todd France.
I was shocked.
September.
I was shocked when I heard that.
But there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
That's the thing. What's there to talk about once the season is going and you've exchanged your offers, and that's it? You're just playing out the final year of the contract.
Well, I just thought, once we got to 8-8 and we're not making the playoffs, that I would hear there'd be a few moments of dialogue, ballpark numbers, what we're thinking, when we'll get back to you here, something like that.
It's a deadline-driven business. Once you there's value before the season starts in negotiating with Dak Prescott, because if you do a deal with him then, you take away from him the injury risk that comes from playing out the contract.
Sure.
That's the reason to do it.
Right.
After the season ends, there's no reason for him to talk. The next deadline is the application of the franchise tag. And I was talking about this earlier on radio. There are certain points that we need to look at. Application of the franchise tag deadline. That's the next key deadline for Prescott, because the Cowboys want to get the deal done so they can then use the tag on Amari Cooper.
Sure.
The guy they gave up a first-round pick to get from the Raiders a year and a half ago, and he may walk away. And remember last year, during the time period our first-round pick's on the clock, we'll be watching Amari Cooper film. That's our first-round pick. Not if he's gone after 1 year, it's not. So that's the key deadline. Try to get it done before the franchise tag window closes so you can tag Cooper. After that, then the deadline becomes getting it done.
Well, then it becomes,
program.
What do they do when that happens? Because
he's not going to show up.
Yeah.
He hasn't said it. I guarantee you he's not going to show up.
No, he seems like he is driving a hard bargain. There's no doubt about that. Whether with the comments we've heard, the way he acted and talked when I did my little interview with him down at the Super Bowl, you could tell that there was an unwavering confidence in him right now, to where he knows he's got the Cowboys by, the kahunas a little bit.
He's fully within his rights to not show up.
Right.
Remember, the Cowboys are the ones that are taking advantage of the rules that allow them to keep him off the open market with the franchise tag. Once that happens, he has rights.
Right.
And his rights include, I'm not showing up for anything until I sign a contract.
Have you, Mike Florio, who knows a lot of people in football and also has a good gut, and when I hear your gut sometimes I always think, somebody's told him something, but either way, have you heard anything as far as numbers, where the hiccup is, anything between those two that way? Because I haven't heard one peep about it. Whoa, they're this far off on guaranteed money, or you're...
No, it's what it's always been. It's the Cowboys think there is inherent value in being the quarterback of the Cowboys.
Right.
So for that reason, you should take less. We heard that from Emmitt Smith last week.
Sure.
You should take less because you're going to make it back in marketing dollars, and you're the quarterback of the Cowboys. When you're done playing, you're going to walk right into a broadcast booth. I mean, look, Jason Witten, Troy Aikman, Tony Romo.
No doubt.
Right? It's an easy pathway into a 30-year career.
I wanted to take less,
announcer.
not just for me, but just because I want to see him do well and have good team around him, because I like him, but I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do with their money.
Something that I really wonder about is what he would get on the open market.
Yeah.
Business is business.
It's an important contract for Dak. It's an important contract for our organization.
Dak is the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. He's young, and he's going to get extended.
I'm excited about the opportunity to work with Dak. I've always been impressed with him.
Are you a $40 million quarterback?
You tell me.
It happens when it happens.
What's going to be better, signing a new contract or not having to answer questions about getting a new contract?
I'd probably sign a new contract.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott still on deck for that contract. And as we went to break, the question I was posing is, what would he get if he actually were on the open market? Because it's driven by franchise tag values now and $35 million this and $37 million that. Like, if you put him on the open market free and clear for any team to sign him, especially this year with so many other quarterbacks around, what do you think he would get?
I think he's going to get a contract that's better than Russell Wilson. I do. I think that's where it is, you know. And again, just say he's better than Russell Wilson right now. No, he's not. And I don't mean that to disrespect Dak Prescott. He's certainly one of the 10 best in the sport. Who would be at the front of the
line to get him? If he was available.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Would your guy John Gruden be at the front of the line?
I think that would be one that would seriously think about it. I mean, if I'm the Carolina Panthers and you're starting a new team, that would be a team I would think about as well. And to bring him in there, then you can use other assets to improve the team around it. You know, I think there would be a lot of takers for Dak Prescott. He's selfless. He's a leader. He has talent. He's tough. He's everything you want from that perspective of a franchise quarterback. And I just want to remind everybody, you don't need to be the best player to be the highest paid at your position. I mean, Derek Carr was the highest paid player in the history of football at one point. All right. And that's not a disrespect to Derek Carr, but I don't know. You think I'm right there?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
And look, it's funny you say he's selfless when he's trying to get paid, but you're not being selfish to get paid. Darren Woodson, former Cowboy, said yesterday, it's a slap in the face.
Chargers.
He's a take less. Get what you can while you can. You have a limited window. Go get it.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.